Now it's official.
We not gonna do no introductory. Nene, what's the word, family?
What's that word, gang? How you coming?
Shit, how you feeling today?
I'm chilling. Can't complain.
Well, let's get straight to the bullshit just to get it out the way. We don't want to keep beating the dead horse. Skinbone just publicly said, Uncle Hank for working with you.
Yeah, Bonkeisha.
Two-part question.
Okay.
When is it old for a fellow content creator to pick a side? And is there really sides in content creation?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's size to pick, but I feel like that's when it's real beef, like when it's blood done been shed, or you feeling like when it's some real beef, not when it's like, you feel me? We all make content. You feel me? It's all jokes, it's all content creating, ain't nothing really personal. So when they take it, it's took that personal to that degree, I think like yeah, that's a little extreme. I don't know.
When is it old? So who will owe you to pick a, like, when was the situation Risky owe you to pick your side? Like, what actually happens when Risky picks your side?
You said when he owed me that?
Yeah, like he owed to pick your side. How Skinbone felt on DBrown should have picked his side.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think like an ordinary bitch. I think like a nigga. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
They both niggas. Just spit it out.
No, it's not. One of them is a woman. You feel me? You gotta understand that different type of woman. I ain't so. Alright, if you doing business with another man that or another motherfucker that I don't with, if that don't intertwine with our business, then I don't get no. As long as you ain't, you feel me, bringing my name up, or you feel me, it ain't no weird type of, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on over there. Just don't bring that shit around me. You feel me?
Give me a scenario where you choose that. Where you say, Ricky, you tweaking. Why you still with woo woo?
I feel like when it's bad for business, you feel me? When that shit become bad for business, like, all right, if it's let's say it's some street shit, like if it's an op and he to kill one of the guys, and I know me or Risky fucking with this nigga can create situations. You feel me? Real street niggas get to feeling the type of way. That's when I tell folks like, nah, this shit could turn into some real shit, some serious shit. But not a motherfucker said something to me or said something about me that I don't like. So not, it's, you feel me? It wasn't never that serious with me and Skinbone.
Not everybody got street ties, so they don't see it like that.
And that's why I said, folks, like he different from me. And it ain't got nothing to do with the streets. That's just who your character. He is. Shaky said that shit. Shaky said like he want people to pick a size and choose and all that type of shit. I don't know for like I be over the Skinbone shit a lot, folk, because that's female shit to me, folk. I don't even deal with females. Like I ain't got a lot of tolerance for that shit. You feel me? Like, but at the same time, I'm still a female, so I'm responding to certain shit. Like you feel me? You pick it with me or you get to saying stuff to me. My emotions will get the best of me. Like I admit that I am a female, so I go back and forth in a little tit for tat. But I can only do that shit for so long before I get to like, man, fuck that shit, cause I'm a real nigga at heart.
So you touched on something. This wasn't, without saying names, this wasn't the first time that this situation presented itself. How do you feel about this continuous blackball attempts? And don't say no names, but this ain't the first blackball attempt. It's the first public one.
Like, ain't nobody never fuck with me to that degree. Like the people that fuck with me. Like, as far as real opportunities, like I always created opportunities for myself. Can't nobody really blackball me because I never put myself in a situation to depend on nobody. You feel me? Anytime somebody hit me up, it was because I had made myself where I was a asset to whatever they was doing. You feel me? On Coda Grade, but like.
Now I mean specifically, because we're gonna get past this real quick. Specifically the Skinbone shit. Like when he reach out and he do try to slow down some motion. Like, how do you feel about them previous attempts? Uncle Hank, he a real nigga. DBrown a real nigga, but other people took the bait.
Yeah, it's some motherfuckers that ain't as real. I don't get no yo. Like I don't. Especially if if me and you never did nothing, or you feel me? Like I feel some type of way if it's somebody that I was locked in with, and then out of nowhere they change up on me or they switch up on me just because they don't want to blow an opportunity with this nigga.
Yeah.
But if this motherfucker that I never did nothing with, like I can't miss what I never had. Fuck y'all. I will never look at for opportunity or collaboration for you anyway. If you came and wanted to fuck with me, that's how it's always been. Motherfuckers who wanted to fuck with me, I fuck with them, and we fuck with each other, and that's why motherfuckers fuck with me so hard. But I never went seeking nothing, folk. Like I ain't looking for nothing from nobody, folk. If you come to me, folk, come correct, folk, cause I'm not kissing nobody ass, and folk. You feel me? Like, you can't blackball me because I don't want nothing from you. Fuck you. I'll go to grave. This shit go get made regardless, with or without you, folk. That's my honest to God truth about shit. So
I agree, and I know that of you, but it is still fucked up when I see people physically try to pull a blackball. Like, damn, everybody can't eat.
hey, I understand shit in different, like I understand, especially in Chicago, like this a real gatekeeper city, you feel me? Like you them they gotta get go along and get along, kiss everybody ass, cause everybody don't want to blow an opportunity with this person or don't want to make themselves look a certain type of way. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm me. What you see is what you get. You can either choose to fuck with me or you could choose not to.
Now we know that. That's why they chose a lot. Like you motherfuckers really got the trenches in the net code. You know what I'm saying? Well, trenches fuck with you. They chose to fuck with you. That's why.
You might not fuck with me, but I don't need them. I ain't looking for no money from you bitches. Okay, the great. I get my money from the trenches. I always have. That's what I came in this shit. Selling lemonade, folk. I always generated a dollar, folk. Ain't nobody give me nothing.
Well, how did you take Uncle Hank's response? For those who don't know, comedian DBrown is Uncle Hank.
I was surprised, folk, on Carter Gray. It just showed me like the love, genuine is real love, that, but I already knew that. But I was surprised, folk, like on Carter, for even Skinbone going on there saying that. And then his response, like to go publicly, you feel me? Like publicly, like defending the motherfucker, like on Carter Gray, that meant a lot. But at the same time, you feel me? It kind of made me feel up because it's like, damn, I don't want to be putting nobody in no situation for you feel me? Especially nobody like that ain't associated with no drama. I don't want to be seen like I'm, you feel me, dragging nobody into no shit.
Well, let me. They gonna get. I don't want to cut you off because it lead into the next question though. If Bone didn't publicly disrespect Hank and say fuck him, because some niggas ain't going for that fuck him if I ain't do shit to you, do you think it would have been handled the same? Because I think you take it as he defended and he kind of
I think it
some trigger.
It ain't even had nothing. The real truth about it is that ain't had nothing to do with me. The thing was you went publicly disrespect him, saying he dick riding and all that shit. When you could have called his phone, if you feel me, you felt that away, you could have called his phone. So I think that's what kind of bruised his heart a little bit with it. Like, you feel me? That was something they could have talked about. Like, I think he held Skinbone at a higher regard than that. So when he
as he should have, they made a lot of money together.
On Carter Grade, but I'm just saying he didn't have to mention me. You feel me? Because Skinbone in the clip, Skinbone didn't say my name. Uncle Hank didn't have to go. You feel me? As far as what he did with me, like you feel me? Like he let it be known like I love KB Nene folk. Like you feel me? That meant a lot for I love Hank.
Could Skinbone have quietly blackballed you with DBrown instead of publicly saying?
Skinbone ain't got enough motherfucking power. Now I'm a pop it. Skinbone ain't got enough power to blackball me. Fuck.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Like our relationship, I would never expect you to publicly be like, "Fuck I-18." You feel?
Hell no.
But imagine if he didn't say, Uncle Hank. If he were to hit Uncle Hank like, "Hey, I don't really like that, brother. We made a lot of money together." You think he could have stopped the play if he did it player?
Nah.
Nah. Explain.
Nah. I feel like with DBrown, what you see, what you get. I feel like if Skinbone would have called him man to man, he would have got the same response, just more like probably respectful and understanding. But I feel like he would have popped it to him like, you feel me? I fuck with KB Nene. You feel me? We make good content together. We got good chemistry together. Yeah. You feel me? Whatever y'all got going on ain't too much got nothing to do with me. You feel me? And I feel like Skinbone would have had to respect that as a man. But like I said, this not no man. This a bitch. He gon' you fucking with that bitch, folks. You like, you feel me? It's just, I don't know. I don't want niggas saying like I'm dragging it or disrespecting him for, but I don't know.
Now I ain't even want to bring it up because you know we don't, but it's fresh news, so it's like why?
Just so that this is respring the whole situation because now people see it from a different point of view. But I understand that, and it's easy for motherfuckers to paint a narrative like I'm the shit star in it. So I just be trying.
Be the villain then. For those who don't know, you and Snuggie been locked in way before she exposed them. She said a lot of people moved funny with her after she went public.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Cause that ain't never been me. I'll call the grave, folks. Fuck him. Why would I? I don't even know him to that degree. I know her. That's who I've been locked in with on Carter Grade. Fuck him. Everybody else looking for opportunity from him. They see him as this big person that they would one day would collaborate with, or they know that they'll lose a lot of collaborations going against him because he done put a lot of people on. A lot of people not gonna go against that. You feel me? I don't need that. I never look for another Skinbone, not even following me. Like, it never been in my mind where an interview, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, oh, would I like to interview Skinbone? Yeah. But if that was the case, I would have been blowing this line down trying to pay him for it. And it ain't, it's just like, if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. So for me to go against a motherfucker that I've been rocking with, that's for the illusion of opportunity, folks. Nah, fuck you. Okay, this is my homies. Hey, the bitch be weird, clout chasing, all that, but hey, it was a time when people looked at me like that. Like, that's my homie, folk. Fuck him.
Yeah. She said other people did though.
Cause they ass goofies and they depend on motherfuckers for opportunity, folk. I can't even say they goofies. Cause people be having families to feed, people be, you feel me? People work hard for what they, to get to where they at. So they don't wanna, you feel me, jeopardize that for the next motherfucker in their situation. So it's easier for people to just look the other way. You feel me? And I could have looked the other way. And my man, I did. That's what motherfuckers gotta understand. It wasn't like I intentionally came and grabbed Snuggie and was like, bitch, I'm gonna defend you from Skinbone and
all honor.
No, you feel me? On Code of Grave, it was just a layer, hey, bitch. I really did not know what happened. A motherfucker called me and told me it was true. So it's like, what I'm supposed to go against the truth for? I call myself just doing me. I'm like, am I mad? I'm not even thinking Skinbone even seeing this shit, folks. He not following me. Like, it wasn't never that big of a deal, but once I found myself in this shit, I ain't finna tuck off. I don't know, for that shit is.
Well, we gonna get to that too. Let's say hypothetically, and don't go straight to fuckbone Keisha. If y'all did have a line of communication, would you have played that out different? How would you have blackballed? How would you have played, not even just that, how would you have played that situation if you was the middleman, but you didn't have no lines of communication, but if you did?
What you mean, like, if Skinbone would call me?
Like if you was tapped in with Skinbone, how you tapped in, let's say Uncle Hank corporate.
If it was a different type of situation, if this was corporate, Uncle Hank, you feel me? Both deal motherfucker that I fuck with personally, it'd have been a whole different type of situation. You feel me? Or I would have reported on it still because I'm unbiased, but it would have been a different type of angle. You feel me? I don't know Skinbone, folk. You feel me? And I thought I was defending the nigga though. Like,
the original one you did, but
it's like, I don't know, folk. I just be big.
And I wouldn't say you defended him. You and Snuggie troll each other, so you just trolled the shit out of Snuggie.
Trolling her, folk. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
folk. I'm not.
You know, I know you was trolling her.
I was over trolling Snuggie because this was me and Snuggie.
Yeah, y'all poke at each other.
I'm not thinking folks on the other end of the phone, folk building resentment about this shit. Folk, it's just content, folk. But
hypothetically, you got his line. How does it play out? You said you still do the weekly updates. What happens next?
You saying like if me and Skinbone could sit down and chop it up?
No, if y'all already work. Like I just said, like he was corporate or Uncle Hank.
If it was Uncle Hank and a motherfucker, even DJ U, folk, a motherfucker drop a restraining order, I'm finna do some weekly updates. I got that line, or like we following each other, I got that line, I'm gonna hit a motherfucker like, folk, you see that shit? So this bitch just drop a restraining order. You supposed to be your baby mama. I didn't even know you was fucking the bitch. Like,
you recording the call like 607,
No, hell no, because it ain't content at that point.
Yeah, not cloudy, but he did.
For like, it's different, folk. These my people, folk. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna call and chop it up with folks now. So by the time I do my weekly updates, I'm gonna fuck around and be giving they point of view of the situation. Like, it's gonna be a whole, but folk.
It ain't play out like that, but I just wanted to, know that, because a lot of people be feeling like it ain't no talking to Nene, but they don't know, like, shit. But we also know.
A lot of people don't even know Nene, folks. They think they know me because they see me on the internet so much, folks, but people don't really be knowing me, folks.
They know you to an extent. They know what you need to show them.
They know my triggers.
Yeah, let them have it. You just mad as hell all day long.
Type shit. Problematic.
But I understand weekly updates to the point where if I was on the camera all the time and I get caught with trans or some shit like that, and that shit go through all the media outlets.
Now you get caught with a tranny, that's different, folks.
But if let's say everybody covering that shit,
I'm gonna cover it.
Exactly.
But it's gonna be
understand her content.
Like, on Color Great, it's gonna be different. It ain't gonna be me bashing you like you horny freaky motherfucker. You feel me?
Nah, you a horny freaky motherfucker.
It's gonna be like, damn, folks, I got my dog that got caught with a chick with a dick, folks. But hey, bitch, we finna keep moving. Shit, it is what it is. Who am I to judge you? It's gonna be a different angle, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cause I fuck with you, so I ain't gonna throw you on the bus. If anything, I'm gonna jump out there and stand with you, folks. But it's gonna get talked about. You can believe
That's
that.
all my
shit.
point is. Like
Talk
everybody
about
be
it.
thinking they away
talk
from
about
getting
me.
talked about.
Let me get my ass whooped out here or something like that. So y'all think y'all gonna be the only one reporting? What?
Bitch,
We
what?
all gonna be a part of that conversation.
Corporate said if somebody talk about him, he just moves them out that part of the mind. How did you take that? I see y'all kind of met in the middle with it, but I feel like
He ain't gonna fuck with you.
yeah, I don't feel
know what
like
you mean,
nobody should do that. Like this, she been making this content way before she got it commercialized.
Yeah, but
They all laugh until they do something and they end up on the cards.
yeah, I don't know, folks. I can understand that though, cause like I be knowing people feel some type of way about my shit. Like people don't be expecting certain type of shit. They be feeling like if you fuck with them, they wouldn't expect you to. You feel me? Say certain shit. So when I say certain shit, it kind of bothers them in a certain type of way. You feel me? So when he say like I move motherfuckers to a separate side, that's how I took it. Like shit, like you was still fucking like. He wouldn't do what Bonkeisha doing. He wouldn't try to blackball a motherfucker, or he wouldn't get on the internet and publicly speak on it and shit like that. But he probably wouldn't necessarily fuck with you in the same type manner that he would used to fuck with you. You feel me? Like if the opportunity come up and you feel me, he had to choose between you and the next motherfucker, he'll choose the next motherfucker. Opposed to if you hadn't said that, he was guaranteed would have choose you because y'all was locked there. So I understand what he meant, and that just told me don't say nothing about corporate. That's my dog.
Man, I take it back. Don't say nothing about Vega neither. So what?
No, I'm just talking shit, folks.
Speaking of corporate, he did the 100 episode. How that come about? How'd you take everything? The responses, everything.
Oh, y'all fuck with it. That shit was like a full circle moment for like cut a grade. That's what shit kind of jumped off for me. Where it really got taken off. So to come back, he on my platform. That shit was cool. I fuck with corporate. He a cool dude and he humble.
More work in the future?
Hell yeah, whatever if I need me for, I'm pulling up.
Anybody else get disoffended over your content? Without saying that?
Man. Hell yeah, a lot of motherfuckers. I've been doing this shit since I started coming up, like off Chicago Waves page. So hell y'all done got into it. Spider D, I done got into it. THF, G Baby. For a lot of people don't like the way I talk. I don't give a fuck. I talk direct and aggressive. A lot of people don't like them, but y'all done got into it with a lot of people, though. But eventually, they'll get over it for when they see this is just how I am and I'm like this with everybody. Motherfuckers be thinking you doing something intentionally to them or you clout chasing them. That was a big thing. Like people used to think that I was just clout chasing them. Once they realized like, no, this is just naturally who the fuck she is, then it became like entertaining to them. But
any ones that hurt your feelings, they got offended?
Hurt my feelings. I don't know these motherfucking people.
Somebody you covered, you knew.
Mimo bitch ass, he blocked me and he unfollowed me and shit. Cause that shit was glizzy. He was wrong though, folks. You know I'm going what's wrong and what's right, folks. He was wrong. So I took her side and promoted her more.
You say you put me on the other side.
I know he like, bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, you feel me, man? Mimo, that shit beyond the internet though. Like that's my real dog. We grew up together, so he felt the way. But hey, another Quelo, be back again. He unblocked me. He ain't following me though. That's my dog. You know I ain't made no harm, folks.
I gotta turn into a blogger real quick since you brought it up. Did J Main unblock you yet?
J Man ain't never blocked me. He unfollowed me.
I unfollowed you. Okay.
Yeah, no, he ain't followed me again.
Y'all got you ever see content happening again? Cause
he called me.
How could you call him and just lock something in?
Cause
you give him a lot of flowers on the platform.
Yeah, it's all love for J Man. He kickstarted me a lot. He helped, but he don't want to talk, folks. I can't make him talk to me. I ain't. You feel me? If anybody that I can sit down and chop it up to get an understanding with, it'll be J Man. Everybody else is really like, fuck y'all. J Man the only one where it's genuinely a misunderstanding, like, and it's real. Like I love folks. You feel me? So that's where it's a little different. But at the same time, if it's fucking me, it's like I gotta stand on it. I gotta give you your time to let you feel me, process whatever you need to process. That's why I let people come back to fuck with me. And when they come back, I be open arms, like, you feel me? I don't be standoffish, you feel me? Like, I be cool, cause I ain't coming back. Once I decide it's fuck you until you come back and be like, hey, I'm sorry, or you was wrong, or we feel me, whatever it is, we gotta talk about it, folks. But I ain't chasing nobody down. I ain't got time for that.
Don't forget the paper. They already got free advertising. I forgot to rip that off your wall.
Oh yeah, I was they ain't getting no.
KB Nene water coming soon.
But so that I'm just thinking of Chicago.
So if this didn't happen, go back to Skinbone shell. When I brought Buddy name up, we already said, when everybody keep bringing it up, it feel like motherfuckers beating a dead horse. Nobody wanted to talk about it. So not just that situation. When does content feel stretched, like a deadline story? Like when does it feel like that?
When it gets dragged for 24, 48 hours, unless there's some new shit that pop up. Like, people got a short attention span. So once you keep bringing shit up after so long,
But what if you not bringing up the audience and the bloggers is? Like, every interview you go to, they ask you this. So they keep saying Nene keeping it up, but the interviewers are still asking this shit.
That's the reality of it, but that ain't how the viewer gonna see it if they done seen it multiple different times. Now, if you reaching a new viewer, that's cool because this their first time getting it. So that's what just networking with platforms. But just like everybody keep clipping the same thing, and I'm promoting them clips through my Instagram. So all you see is Skinbone, or this person, you feel me, through every clip. Then it kind of like, oh, you dragging the situation, even though I'm just working so much that everybody want to know these questions. So I'm ending up answering the same question.
Like right now, and I apologize again. The Uncle Hank shit ain't happened. I wouldn't have asked shit about it.
It's a new line of events that happen. See what happened with YouTube because it's a different algorithm. YouTube don't know what happens on Facebook, so they don't know, or Twitch, so they don't know about Skinbone responding to me and all this type of shit. So when we flooding all this content through YouTube, they just saying the titles and what they said on YouTube.
She back on this shit.
Yeah, so it seemed like I'm just dragging the Skinbone situation. They don't know it's a whole nother thing. Now by Skinbone and Uncle Hank situation getting so big, it then dwindled over into YouTube algorithm. So now this one to make a little bit more sense because it's like, you feel me? So it's different viewpoints now. Now people want to know. Now they want to hear what I got to say because they like, damn, how did we get here? You feel me? Yeah. It's different, folks.
They say content creators are clout chasers. What's your thoughts?
Shit, we is.
It come with the territory?
Yeah, you gotta get the motherfucker, gotta get known. You feel me? Market yourself. You ain't got no money. You gotta do that. I don't know, folks. It's what people like. What's your definition of clout chasing? I feel like clout chasing is just shit. Marketing yourself for promoting yourself. You feel me? Like you building your buzz. You can build yourself up to a point where you can start making money. But
I feel like that's what a lot of people say clout chasing is. Clout chasing is you intentionally trying to diss somebody that.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I don't want to say no names, but you have like a YB disrespect. Diss somebody else who hot just so they could blow up real quick.
Yeah, that type of time.
But it's still a good marketing stream, but I count that more clout chasing. With content creating, it's you covering the news.
Yeah.
You talking about what's going on, Pooh Shiesty, this.
And I get paid for it.
But Pooh Shiesty might be like, oh, she clout chasing me, but
that's because he the one getting talked about. Oh well, he'll be all right.
So where's the line between that?
When he sees somebody else get talked about.
He said they just gotta wait till they turn over.
Yeah, folks, of course you're gonna be mad when it's your turn, folks, it's your turn. Eventually, when they see so many other people's turns, folks, and they realize like, oh, it wasn't nothing that nobody was intentionally doing with me. You feel me? In that moment, when some shit happen, your mind running, you thinking, no, this motherfucker trying to use me for a moment all the time. It ain't even about you. Like, people be self-centered. So as time go on and they see you build a platform off doing this, they get to see in the bigger picture. Now they want to be a part of it. They want to circle back. You feel me? Like, so.
Let's say they really want to work with you. You just covered, Krishan Rock. Mm-hmm. She really want to work with you. Here go this much money. Take all that shit down. I don't like none of that shit you been saying about me. You taking anything down?
How much money we talking about?
How much money they need? This your pitch right here, shit.
On Code of Gray, I talked about a lot.
There's a lot of clips. That was a bad example. That was a bad example.
There's a lot that gotta be bought.
Pooh Shiesty. Let's go back to Pooh Shiesty.
About the kids and everything, folks. Precisely.
We can still take down 4 or 5 clips.
Give me 50,000. You got it. I bet you want it down. I'm gonna start high and let them work me down. I'm probably gonna walk away about 10, 15.
Talk high, go low, yeah.
I'm trying to.
Chicago creators, what would it take for, let's say, when everybody was talking about the Burn Post situation, you say he handled it like Jay-Z. What if he said, I still don't want that online? Would you take something down off the strength of respect, or is it?
Hell no. No, that's what I ain't doing, folks. And real niggas ain't even came like when I
That was a bad example.
Yeah, when I made content about them, folks, like if I'd have made content about all type of people and they slid in my DM left and like you feel me, like real niggas don't give no fuck about that shit, folks. They view my content as a different way from them making content. That's like if he do an impersonation of Big Meech and Big Meech come to him like, I don't like this shit.
Exactly.
Take this shit down. You feel me? Like motherfuckers ain't moving like that, for that's motherfucking content. Of course, if a motherfucker on that disrespecting or you say something up, like, damn. I feel like a motherfucker like Burn Post, somebody there hitting my phone. Like, damn, then you cool, you feel me? Like, it'll never go to the internet. Like, I don't know, it's just different.
What's some of the struggles of being this consistent?
I'm alcoholic now.
Some real struggles, man.
Being consistent,
Yeah.
you know, struggles with being consistent. But I have to be consistent for my struggles come when I ain't working. I ain't, for honestly though, it really ain't. No struggles coming outside like you. Of course, you got to spend the money to keep up and shit like that. But motherfuckers making money, so that ain't no problem. So,
You feel it's compensated fairly? The work is worth the time?
Hell yeah.
One of the times where you kind of feel like the work ain't worth the time, like, damn, that was a long fucking day at work.
If I was working in a warehouse, I'll cut a grade. The shit that I make just posting and shit for, I didn't have to break my back for that shit or like go to jail for that shit. Like, I just be moving my fingers and posting and shit, making this, bro.
It come natural. It come naturally, but there's a lot of rappers, there's a lot of content creators, you know, they can't be this consistent. It's hard for them, not even just financially, but it is mentally overwhelming at sometimes, or not at all to you. You just a fucking robot.
Person.
Then get them advice. Get them advice. Tell them how to stay consistent.
Just be yourself. It's easy to be consistent when you being who the fuck you are. I could be myself every single day, all day.
You say press record and just let me be me.
Yeah, I've been saying that from day one. All you gotta do is cut on the camera, folks. Like, I'm just being myself, so.
I gotta mute that out because you didn't give away too much sauce, so. Okay. Your co-host Capo Risky caused controversy saying he like younger women, 18, 24.
Asshole.
But you like older men. Katie got bands like older men.
Can't judge him.
What's the double standard and what's the difference between women dating older men and men dating younger women?
Brain development, motherfucker. You talking about her brain not fully developed.
So hoes a little slower. It take more for y'all brains.
No, it's just at 18, 19 years old. A lot of us be projecting our own trauma because when we was dumb ages, we was fucking with grown ass men and we know how we was manipulated and shit like that. So we kind of do project our trauma to that, but I feel like 18 and 19, like that's still like kid type shit. So it's easy to be manipulated. Like, you feel me? Like they ain't really understanding what's going on.
Well, he ain't fucking no 18, so he just be
No,
trolling.
Risky is a fucking rage.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck Risky. He fuck 18, 19, but he just be pissing y'all off because y'all.
Like I said, it'd be different if I pulling up on him with some shit like folks baby mom was growing as hell, you feel me? Then he done been around my nieces and shit. Like he ain't near Risky, he ain't on that type of time. He just know how to get the people going for he overraged me. So.
But why is it different? Risky pull up with a 22-year-old, Katie got banned. Oh, you pull up with a 50-year-old. Why is it seen differently?
22-year-old is cool, folks. When it's like 22, 21, even 20, folks, that's like y'all business. But when it get to 19, 18, like, it do get a little weird, folks.
But it's the same age gap.
Club, you shouldn't be with us.
Nah, that's a fact. You can't.
You can't, what? We can't, I don't even like Firecast with they little ass. You can't even get comfortable and have a motherfucker cut water. You fucking around, got a motherfucker 19, drinking no cat. Nah, fool, I don't fuck around with no kids, folks. But I don't judge a motherfucker for it.
The reason I bring it up, well, let's get back on risky ass for a second. Y'all say risky controlling, he a narcissist. Y'all niggas ain't the same? If they older than y'all say he want the young hoes because he could want to be controlled. What's up? What's the difference between y'all niggas?
You say we be wanting to control the old niggas?
Now you said y'all said it's multiple. Y'all said risky likes younger hoes because he likes to be controlling and he a narcissist. So if you date an older nigga, he not controlling and a narcissist.
Hell no.
Why only risky get that treatment?
No, cause in that situation, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm just younger, but I'm not easily manipulated or naive. Like,
They gonna get on your ass. You doing the double standard right now.
No double standard, because I'm not saying that it's a problem with age and gap relationships. I'm just saying at 18 and 19, this motherfucker don't even know how to think themselves out of situations. You feel me? Like, it's nothing there. Only thing, if you 30, 35, like, you can't even have a conversation with the motherfucker. They don't even can't even articulate to you.
That's real shit. I got 18-year-old son. I wish motherfucker would look at his girlfriend. That shit disgusting. So I know what you mean.
Yeah, but once you have been through some shit, you mature, you like, you feel me? I'm damn near 30, so even though, yeah, he know a lot more than me, but it's still a balance that, like, I'm not no easy manipulated ass kid.
I'm gonna get into some sister subjects. You kind of talked about it a little bit on Toya shit. You said a few on the podcast. You said you were 15 living with grown men relationships.
Hell yeah, unfortunately, I've been in them type of situations. Like,
how does those relationships come about, and do you label them pedo?
As a grown ass woman now, hell yeah, today. But growing up, shit, it be the niggas in the hood and shit. You know, folks now grave or teachers, coaches, all type of shit. For it be a lot of shit going on in the trenches. But for the most part, what my situation was, hell yeah, the motherfucker from the block, grown motherfucker, Tank got the fucking fucking with him. He was like 30, them like 38 or some shit like that. I was like 17, some shit like that. But I wound up leaving home. But it was one of them type of situations like I was already out the crib. Like, you feel me? I was getting kicked out a lot because I was getting locked up a lot. So that shit was fucking with mama Section 8. So I was really out in the streets. So I was like kind of using his ass for somewhere to stay type shit. So it was, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I want to know more, but I see. Let's get back to it. What were your brother's opinions? You know, you got all boys. No one was overprotective over that situation.
Nah, ain't nobody not protecting me. So my oldest brothers, remember I told you they got locked up. They went to the feds and shit. And when I was like 14, so I started fucking with him when I was like 16. So it was like Punko, he a hustler. Folks was getting some money, you feel me? He had kids and shit. Take care. He ain't got time to be worried about no shit like that. Like, my brother like that, he ain't never been on that. He was always the smooth, cool hustle, get money, take care of his kids, lady, him, his family. He ain't on that type of time. So shit, he minded his motherfucking business.
Nobody need to be put on blast. Or how you feel now? You think it was what it was?
Well, they know what it is, but that ain't nothing that's not common in the church. Like, it sound crazy now, like, but everybody was fucking grown ass man in the churches, folks.
I went to school with a lot of motherfuckers who couldn't wait to go to R. Kelly party because he stayed a massing down the street.
Getting hit as kids, like, that shit is more common than people think, and you feel motherfuckers don't want to talk about it, but hell yeah, these grown ass men be fucking these little ass girls. So.
Let's fast forward to, I know you said it was cancer, but how exactly did your mom pass?
Yeah, she had breast cancer. What you mean, like, exactly how, like, she?
No, breast cancer, what effects it had. You know, let's go through some of them last days you were dealing with it.
I didn't. Unfortunately, I'm grave, so me and you gotta drink. But
me neither. See, I told you I was gonna say these questions for later, for another time.
No, that's cool. Me and my mama had gotten into it in like October or some shit like that. We had gotten into it, and I didn't know she was as sick as she was. Like, I ain't found out that she was as sick as she was until like January. That was on her birthday. I had just bought her something for her birthday like I usually do every year. And that's why I really found out like that she was really that sick. That was January 18th. So she wound up passing away like February 4th. Yeah, so it was a real close after. So I wasn't with her all the time like she was sick and shit like that. Like, I was hustling. I was out in the streets and shit like that. So I ain't really know. seen her a couple of times in the hospital, had like a heart-to-heart conversation and shit like that. But for the most part, I was trying to figure out like life, living like day-to-day type shit, taking care of. You feel me?
Made
Trying to
peace.
survive type shit.
Made peace, any regrets? And
Yeah, we made peace. Nah, I ain't. Hell no, it ain't no regrets. Like, hell no. We talked it up like, you feel me? Like on some I apologize type shit, but shit. Yeah, that shit. It is what it is. Type shit. Type energy. Let's keep it moving.
what you miss most about her?
Just being able to call, like, you feel me? Call, just check up, let them fucking let you cool. Cause it used to be like months and months I go without talking to her at a time. Like, yes, I was like 16. So from the time I was like 16 and she passed away when I was like, what, 24, some shit like that. So it was like a lot of rough patches, like years and shit that I go without seeing motherfuckers a couple, like months, 6, 7 months ago without talking. So yeah, now and then just call, check up, let them know I'm cool type shit. Just miss that.
So I can't remember if it was a podcast or an interview, but you said she was the hustler and your pops wasn't, or
Yeah.
explain that scenario. What was going on?
I don't know, that's before my time, folk. They was in the projects with that shit. Like, I'm my mama's youngest kid. So as when I was growing up, she was kind of like changing her life. Like, we're trying to like get into like the God and being saved and shit like that. But it was like the streets was still in the crib because the projects was still the projects. She was hustling. So my whole life, it was like the transition of her trying to, you feel
Do the
me?
right-
Yeah, do the right thing and shit. Then she had got sick when I was young. She got real sick. So that shit was different. So I don't really know about that. I just know all my life they used to tell me like, I'm gonna be a crackhead like my daddy. I always knew my daddy was a crackhead. And yeah, and like my cousin Chrissy, he was telling me stories about like in the projects, how they used to hustle when we went. My mom used to have car parties and all that type of shit. So just listening to shit. And then, like I say, that shit, when they tore the buildings down, that shit came to my crib. So I grew up motherfuckers having dice games and selling weed, selling drugs and shit out the crib. Like, my crib was always a trap wherever we moved. While my brother was out of jail, at least.
Have you ever seen a functional relationship with your parents?
Hell no. My mom hate my daddy ass. I ain't never.
You ain't got one golden memory with just them two together?
When she was sick, my daddy had one, like, when she was, right before she passed, my daddy had pulled up with me to the hospital and shit. But for the most part, hell no. My mom hated my daddy ass. Hated this motherfucker guts. Go to grave. Treat the fuck out of him. Hell no. Oh, no.
That good memory still sat out. What made that pop in your head right away?
Then that's the only time I can remember a time when we was together in a room or some shit like that. When I was a kid, my goddaddy Diaz was riding down the street. He had seen me hanging out the window and shit. Like, when the projects got tore down, everybody got dispersed. Like, everybody was staying in different places. You feel me? You know, phones and shit weren't that common. So a lot of people lost contact. So you used to have to bump into a motherfucker and we would switch numbers and shit. So my goddaddy was driving down the street and shit. He seen me in the window. He pulled over and shit, came upstairs. So that's how he knew where we was at. So he wound up telling my daddy, like, we on 57 to Princeton. And my daddy had pulled up on me and shit. Probably one time when he was clean or something, he had came with this lady he was engaged to. His ass had been engaged like 50 times before he was in green. But at that time, it was some lady he was engaged to. Some ring he had stole. Like, it was some shit. That's when I was like 6. I ain't see his ass again until I probably was like 12. Oh, God, that great.
And you say God Day, that's your male influence. You have stepfathers. Who you say would be your male influence?
Hell no, he was my goddaddy. That was my mama's best friend. I used to always go over his crib and shit. But he used to get real drunk. So I got to a point I stopped going over there. But that's what I used to be confused. I used to think they was my mom and did, like, from the time that could remember to the time I was like 6. I used to always be over there, and then I used to come to my mom and them house for the weekend. So like my brothers and sisters, now I ain't know them as my brothers and sisters. Like, I ain't know motherfucker. I ain't found out who the fuck, like, a lot of
Your
people.
blood brothers and sisters?
Yeah,
That's correct.
but I grew up over here with them. You feel me? So I always thought that this was my brothers and sisters and my mama and daddy type shit. Yeah. But once he got to getting drunk and got to tweaking and shit, I couldn't come over there no more. It's like they left me over here with these motherfuckers.
Who the fuck are y'all?
Yeah, I used to be lost. Like, I ain't used to know motherfuckers' names. I used to know motherfuckers' nicknames. Like, I remember I went to Limbllow looking for my brother, and I'm I'm looking for Punko. Everybody looking at me like, who the fuck is that? But I ain't know his real name. I thought his name was Punko. I ain't know that yet.
Favorite sibling?
Punko. That's all you. I've been around all my life. You feel me?
He's still around to this day?
Hell no. Punko left when I was like 18. He had moved to Milwaukee.
Y'all not in tune?
Yeah, my brother just texted me. I mean, we talk like, we talk, but he live in Arizona. He been out there for a few years, so he on his own type thing with his kids. Supposed to got kids and shit.
Current relationship with your father?
Well, my dad, Gino is Gino, folks. He gonna be Gino, folks. I just talked to him, though. His sister just passed away, so me and my daddy got a mutual respect and understanding for each other. You feel me? We love each other. We family. But we don't fake kick it. We don't phony kick it. We don't with each other. We don't act like it's more than what it is. He just texted me lately like on some, I'm trying to break the ice and have a relationship and shit. But, you know, I don't got time for all that shit. It'd be cool. We reach out. I'd be receptive to it, but fuck that shit.
Seeing what you seen and knowing what you know, what is KB Nene relationship goals?
As far as an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
Just being peaceful. Just have an understanding and being stable. I don't ask for much. So just don't lie to me, or don't let me find out you're lying. And try to cut your tongue out.
But let's say marriage, kids, anything, not kids right now, but anything can happen that you want to happen. What develops that type of trust? Well, it's like, shit, you say you want to do this, we gonna do this. Like, what develops that type of trust in your head? To the point where a motherfucker be like, I love you, I really want to have a kid right now. What will you have to show to make that come to life?
No, fuck all that.
Yeah.
No.
Is that damage?
No, that's why I'm like dealing with older men. They already got kids and shit. You play with your grandkids. I'm not into that. Cause what if we agree to have a kid and shit, and then you branch out and now I'm stuck with the kid by myself.
It's your
like,
kid.
Exactly. I'm cool. Fuck
So,
that.
Never.
I don't know. Definitely not right now. It ain't nothing that I look forward to or that I plan to do. Like, if I found myself in a situation, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm pregnant or some shit. And
I do this. Do a perfect situation. Everything going good now. Jason good. People's everything going good. What conversation says, let's have a baby, babe?
Man, fuck that shit. Not right now. There's too much going on. Too much.
When the time comes, not tomorrow, nigga. When does the time come? How does that conversation go? And will you accept it?
At what point? I have to be financially stable in my life. I'm supposed to know I'm great. Well, I can provide with or without you. You feel me? I have to have my shit together, folks.
Let's say you 50. You date older. What if he passed or some crazy shit?
Like, I already accepted in my life that I don't want children, folks. Like, that's something I don't want.
Okay.
You feel me? So, yeah.
Under no circumstances.
No. Not at least not right now. Maybe I can't speak for the future. I can't say never.
The future hell, man.
Man, that's some shit that I'm cool with. For I ain't focused enough for no shit like that. For no kid, folks. Kids have been hurt themselves with me. I've been.
That's real shit. A lot of people do have kids before they ready for kids, and then that's where shit go bad. They become they brother, cousins, and you know that ain't your son. That's just your
the kid all fucked up and shit. Like, no, I'm cool and all that.
Well, let's try out something new. I'm gonna just call it a segment. Let's call it Power of the Tongue. When we was about to head to Texas the other day, it was a lot of shit going on, and I was overwhelmed as fuck. I almost about to hit you like, hey, y'all go without me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But instead of feeling overwhelmed, I sat back and I was like, I'm appreciative of this opportunity. I found another word over overwhelmed. So it's corny, but let's find another word for Power of the Tongue real quick. Instead of anxiety, how would you replace that word positively? Like, you are what?
What would I replace?
The same feeling, anxiety. How could you make that a positive word instead of using anxiety?
Anxious.
Anxious for what?
You
gotta make it positive.
Oh, you saying like turn a bad word into something?
So instead of overwhelmed, I was overwhelmed because so much shit was going on before we had to leave. But instead of feeling overwhelmed, I was like, just be appreciative of the opportunities. So it's like you substituting that feeling with what you're really going through, picking something positive. So anxiety instead
Yeah,
of
like just being excited and anxious for maybe like to achieve the next step or to know what's coming next.
So next time you feel anxiety, that's what you got to feel. Instead of feeling tired, you feel what? You'll feel what? And it's the therapist session, kind of, you know.
In a positive way.
Yeah, turn tired to positive. Because we tired as fuck right now.
Feel accomplished. We accomplished a lot. So you want to be optimistic, basically.
Be optimistic. There we go. The power of the tongue. What you instead of saying I got anxiety, you say I got this, because you talking that positive light into you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Instead of downplayed by your peers, you
I misunderstood.
That's a good one. Instead of took for granted, you
Instead of being taken for granted.
like when somebody take you for granted, what would you say that makes that positive versus negative?
They just ain't figured out. But you feel me, like a timing thing. Like they just ain't figured out.
That's understanding. Make the took for granted a positive. So if a motherfucker just up and take you for granted, just make that a positive. What you get from that. Without saying, I know not to fuck with that bitch ass nigga.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. A lesson learned, though. You feel me? Like what to direct my energy to.
That's facts. I take that one. Instead of somebody being entitled, they what? Entitled a tough one too.
Ambitious.
Biggest supporter you did not expect. Here's your chance to go ahead and thank them. Like you ain't see them coming out the woodwork looking out.
Zoo Shady. When we went to New York, the Zoo Shady, the lady that came to Times Square and bought the drinks and all that shit. That was cool.
I know you're talking about, but I mean somebody you grew up with or somebody you worked with or somebody you just didn't know that they was gonna, damn, they got me.
Oh, Risky. Yeah, I ain't think, yeah, Risky.
Shout out Risky. So we got biggest sacrifice you made this year. This last year was just hustling because we just hit a year of hustling this way. You been doing it this whole year. What's your biggest sacrifice you made?
Time.
What you lose sacrificing that time?
Not really, not so much. Well, yeah, like it had been situations where motherfucker had to work and when everybody else was kicking it, or you feel me, some shit like that. Like I couldn't kick it as much because I had to go podcast, or I had this gas waiting and some shit like that. So, or just not being able to spend as much time as I used to with Bill. Like we used to go sit down and eat. It's just time consuming. But that's it.
Biggest sacrifice in your life to this date?
Streets. Grade, gave that shit up.
Break it down.
I was locked into that shit for a lot. I meant a lot to that shit, and that shit meant a lot to me. So, you feel me? I was at a point in my life could nobody tell me nothing about the guys or none of that. You feel me? I was ready to risk it all. So, to get to this point in my life, I had to sever a lot of ties and relationships with a lot of people. You feel me? The good thing is I had to do that before I like got anything with to do with the internet or some shit like that. Like you feel me, like blowing up or the success part of it. Like I got this shit after I had already did all that. You feel me? Yeah. So I felt like I had to cut certain ties before God would even give me a certain shit. So that's why I feel like the sacrifice was.
Feel like it was worth it?
Hell motherfucking yeah.
Recap your last year's success. Biggest accomplishment.
Biggest accomplishment.
Last 365 days, biggest accomplishment.
Just solidifying myself as one of them ones at the top. Like, you feel me? When you think Chicago, you think KB need them, feel me? I'm turning into one of them faces for sure. So,
biggest letdown. Last 365 days.
I lost a lot of, I can't say friends, but, well, I get looked at, being misunderstood, you feel me? Like, people see me a different type of way. You feel me? They see me so much, and they see certain clips and judge certain parts. So, how do I explain? Well, I need a drink.
Go ahead. It's I ain't gonna say the time, but they about to think you had to drink already. How tired we been working.
Cool. But,
been a long day.
What the question was?
Biggest letdown in the last 365 days.
Yeah, just be having to say fuck people, folk. Like, you feel me? People be misunderstanding me and it caused them to move a certain type of way. You feel me? And it's like I be having to eat a lot of shit that some shit be above my head. Or
Be specific. We say that? No, we don't. Well, I'm just saying like a
I'll
specific
use an
time.
example, like the situation with Firehouse. You know, everybody do the little hanging mic or whatever and shit with Mafia Beats. Like, everybody else in the city, all the faces, they come, they collaborate, you feel me? But it's like, where we reach out, it's like, oh, well, I want to do a podcast, you feel me? And at that time when he wanted to do the podcast, you feel me, a lot of that shit was getting ran through you feel me? And like, you was real specific about like, you feel me, if they ain't really bringing no engagement, they got to pay to come on. So when he came and, you feel me, before I looked at the engagement, it was like, cause you wasn't presenting yourself as Firehouse. You was
I wasn't gonna do it for. I wanted to tell him this. I actually told Chicago Way this because we talked behind the scenes. But because Firehouse, when I reached out to them, they was like, nah, because Nene tried to charge me.
But
And
I didn't try to charge Firehouse. I tried to charge Mafia.
Exactly, but I didn't want to tell him all that because we just talking business. This is too personal for me. This is a little gay. I don't want to have this conversation. So, but the whole time is people don't understand is when you say, hey, so and so want to do this, I'll go look at the engagement. I'm like, am I gonna do this for free or do I want to get paid? Because I'm busy as fuck, man.
So sometimes when it's time to get paid, you feel me, people get to looking at me a certain type of way. You feel me? So now it's like, I want to do you feel me? This something that KB Nene want to do is like, oh, well, tell her give me something that involves I entertainment a whole bunch of other people. And then it's like, you don't do that with nobody else, though. Like, why the fuck? So, artists that you work
I'm happy we had this conversation because I do want to say that, motherfucker, they do Vine all 1700. They ain't say, and you owe me a feature. Like, why does KBD always have to owe something? Like,
always got to pay you. It always.
And then you turn around.
It's always been like that, folks. Ain't no what you say, ain't nobody never gave us nothing, folks. I don't get no fuck.
Well, what pisses me off is you say, okay, bet. We'll pay you the fee because we like what you're doing. It's a good look. But we putting it on our platform so our monetization can make that money back. They don't even want to let us put it on our platform.
Cause, folks, everybody wants something for nothing, folks. Everybody felt like, I don't get no fuck, folks. Fuck. You feel me? Like, it would have been nice, but hey, sayonara. I don't know when it did. Motherfucking mic drop. So I was on the radar, Texas. Like, and I ain't trying to pop it and none shit like that because I would appreciate the collaboration.
Especially in Chicago,
I'm going to get this motherfucker joint her wherever the fuck I got to go with or without you. You feel me? So.
And that's inevitable, but I just want everybody to know. Stop blaming you for not making Vega work. Like, I'll come turn up your platform. I'll come do whatever you want me to do. But stop trying to involve the studio to do something. Because we got to hire engineers. We got to do this.
See, the thing with me is, if you ain't got nobody else to blame me. Because I don't give a fuck. Oh, Carter Gray. If you ain't got nobody else to put the blame on, say it's Nene fault, because I don't give a fuck.
Blame her for anything but the podcast, because if I don't see that I'm going to make that monetization back instantly, I need some front end money, because I'm just going to go kick it with my kids and my wife. I'm not about to come to the studio and make $10 on a fucking YouTube podcast.
People think I'm supposed to argue with you and fuck up my situation because they my cousin, uncle, brother, homie, or because we grew up with each other. Like,
but why they don't just run the studio out and say, Nene, come interview me out of love? You probably would do that shit if you got spare time. They want to come on.
Spend nothing. They look at you like you got everything. Everybody look at you like you an opportunity. So when you ain't giving it to them, they start building resentment against you. You feel me? Like they get to looking at you like, oh, you got it, and you just ain't giving it to them. They don't understand. I ain't got it to get. But they just see what they see. So that's why I don't give a fuck even enough to talk to you, because even if I explain it to you with tears coming down my eyes, you still gonna have your own perception and understanding of how you feel about it, because at the end of the day, you ain't got it. That's all you know. Is I ain't gave it to you. I could talk until I'm dead, for motherfuckers ain't gonna hit. Only thing they gonna know is you ain't give me that shit. So I'm not even finna waste my breath. Bitch, I'm not giving it to you. You gonna feel how you gonna feel. You gonna feel that way regardless. Feelings are temporary. One day, you ain't gonna feel like that because you're gonna watch me so long, you're gonna figure out how to do this shit yourself, and then you're gonna figure it out for yourself, or you won't be mad no more. And if you don't, hey, fuck you, sink or swim.
Most people just mad because they not monetized. You see, we posted 2 clips and made what we made from, like, if they were monetized, you think they'll be still as mad that they had to
People
pay?
don't even understand what monetize is. They don't. A lot of people Facebook monetize right now just because they've been on Facebook for so long, and you feel me? They just don't know. They don't know what to do. They don't know what a reel is. They don't. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't know. So when they see us doing it, they know we know how to do it. They don't understand. They feel like we the only way to do it. You feel me? Like, I be telling you to pick up your phone and record. You don't need me to make content. I can share your post, but you got to give me something to share. They want you to do it for them. They want you to bring them here, put them in front of the cameras, get them a name, you feel me?
And that's where the money kick in.
And they don't want to give you a dime for it because they feel like you just supposed to give it to them.
Yeah.
It's just what
That's for you, me. You got it.
For who? That's for them. That's what I'm telling you. They can kiss my ass.
Man. Because why would I work with you when I could kick it with my kids right now? You know how hard we work? What the fuck am I about to work with some random, even somebody I love? I'm not about to work with you when I could be with my kids. And hopefully one day they get it for you. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I know you don't neither, but it's just, I just want, it's your, early stages. They need to kick in. You just went to where you supposed to grieve, and I don't know if you want to speak about that, but it's like you supposed to be grieving right now, and you still KB Nene. Let's get the podcast. You can't even grieve with your family.
They my family, folks. I don't know no folks.
Random, because you kind of said it. When was the last time you cried and why? What triggered it?
The last time I cried, folks, I be crying a lot. I just cried seriously. I was back in the hospital for I love my pops. I just cried. I don't cry like bawl. I catch myself, tear up, keep moving. I ain't dropping no tears in a minute, folks. I ain't no emotional person. It takes me a lot to cry. I cry when other people cry around me.
That sounds about right.
Everybody get the crying.
Everybody get ugly face, your face turn ugly too.
Crap too like damn, folks. This is sad. But I did like, I know you're a man. You don't talk about when my period finna be coming on. I be real emotional, folks.
Yeah. Hey, I would tell you though, hey, damn. Hey, man, I've been drinking. But Candace, I hit Candace one day a few months back. I'm like, Nene ass, she don't fuck with me, man. She like,
I probably was the most, I probably.
She said it, she was like, don't forget she bleed once a month, nigga. Like, you gotta give women the, but I just had to give Candace that because you end up saying it that same day. Like, man, I gotta get the, you was upset. Yeah, I'm fuck this shit. But I was like, damn, Candace right again.
Yeah, I get real moody around that shit.
But it's not extreme, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, what's going on today? It was just one day though.
Then you overthinking, you like, damn, he ain't fucking with me no more.
Yeah, what I done did to her, man?
Nah, I done lashed out on motherfuckers' comment like, I'm sorry, I'm going on my period.
It ain't terrible though.
It's better now. I'm grown now. It's been bad.
Well, a lot of people don't work like this. It's not for the weak. This consistency is not for the weak. Your mental still good? Where you at mentally?
No. Hell no. Mentally, I'm fucked up. I'm financially good though. But
last time somebody asked you, you didn't say mentally I'm fucked up. Now you saying mentally you fucked up. What happened? What's going on? What we need to do?
No, there ain't nothing that we doing. It's external shit. That's why I'm just staying in the crib now. It's more like I'm isolated. So if I ain't working, then I'm in the crib because everybody got expectations, folk, and entitlement, and they want something, and they just be overstimulating, folk. I mean, it just be a lot.
How you handle that? You an asshole with it, or?
Now before I shut down and leave, cause I don't know what to say, so I just don't say nothing, folk.
You get it. What's up, Nene? Where you at? I was just in your area. I'm down the street. I'm stuck on Saturday night if I need to jump. Like you going to get a jump?
No, it don't be no type of vibe.
It ain't that?
Yeah, I pull up for some shit like that. It be.
See, I'm bogus. I don't pull up for that no more.
It be motherfuckers be wanting to kick it, folk. Like motherfuckers call me. Yeah, what you got going on? Shit. Yeah, me neither. I'm just chilling. You feel me? Running around doing this, that, and the third. You feel me? We gotta hang out sometimes. Like, it be like, fuck, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah. They want to play some cards and drink.
Like they don't want to, but y'all want to kick it with KB Nene, folks. Everybody want to kick it with KB Nene. If I wasn't KB Nene, y'all wouldn't want to kick it with me. If I ever stopped being KB Nene, y'all wouldn't want to kick it.
I see what you're saying.
Feel me? So
You say that's a booking.
yeah, book me, folks. Unbelief, folks. That's a booking, folks. Like on Carter Gray, and it's like when I go places with certain individuals, I expect to just be Donisha or just be Nene. So when I get there and it's like I'm KB Nene, it's like for this free promo, like this free, and they don't want to sound Hollywood, but this how they giving it to you. Like motherfuckers like, yeah, I want you to promote this, or yeah, I want you to come out and do this. You feel me? It's like y'all turning this into a business situation when I just came just to be social. You feel me?
That's where you gotta, I know it ain't obligation, but activate your Twitch more. Cause if they follow you all day, even though I hate you gotta prove it to motherfuckers, but they really see how busy you are, they realize why you value that time so much. Because it's like, I have no fucking time to give.
It ain't even that. Cause a lot of times, like I be in the crib, I don't have time to give to they ass. I like time alone, folks. I spend a lot of my time alone. Most of my time I spend alone. Like I said, if I'm not working here or some shit like that, I'm in the crib by myself. You feel me? Strolling on. So it's not about time. I don't want to spend my time with these motherfucking people. Respectfully, we never spent time together, folks.
So top 5 people who still gets Donisha time.
What I could just be myself.
Yeah.
On Carter Gray.
No cameras coming out trying to prove that they know KB Nene.
Church, like
everybody at church.
I mean, it's getting to that point, but it's still like for the most part, it's done. Like, of course, you a motherfucker mentioning in that podcast or some shit like that. Like, but for the most part, that's just like
that's a good part. That's a good relaxation. Church, that's
yeah. I got a small family type church, but yeah, church with Sydney, my cousin, the cousin Jason, and shit, Risky, and shit, you, Chris.
Don't say me, I feel bogus now, because every time you come around, we down there working. I just got these comedy tickets.
Say like Chris, some shit, yeah.
I just got these comedy tickets on the 25th. I was going to get an extra 2. But I was like, I don't want to overstimulate that. like, damn, I got to go to a comedy show, because I know you like to relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just throw something on you.
Nah, that type shit cool. I be needing shit to do, folks. I don't like not doing shit. I hate sitting in that crib, folks, because I be thinking. That's all I do is thinking. So I be having to get the fuck on. Move around, do some shit.
Well, you about to move around, do some shit. They gonna see this. You probably gonna be in Cancun somewhere. Anything I missed they need to talk about before we get up out this?
Hell no. I think we did it. It's cool.
What you do?
Stressful.
What we doing in Cancun?
I'm finna go Sunday. It's over with. I'm finna go to Mexico, to your homeland.
No hablo English. What you doing out that way? I had hit cameraman. I'm still waiting for him to hit me back on his prices, but that ain't overwhelming. If I send you a cameraman, just take some pictures. It's only gonna be an hour. Look, fake ass always work.
Nah, I'm going to work. I'm still be live and streaming and vlogging and all that type of shit. That shit just be relax. I use that shit to real life go reset. Like what I'm be saying, like walk around on grass and ground and shit. That shit real. I just feel like this shit is polluted. So I need to go to the real nature.
Mexico.
Yeah, any type of island, folks. Anywhere by the ocean. Any ocean, folks.
Don't get stuck out there like the bitches did in Houston.
That's why I'm going to Cancun, I'll drive back. You know, he fucked it. He come down, I'll drive back. That's why we usually do like Dominican Republic, Japan, Jamaica or some shit like that. That shit too far.
I gotta look at when this drop. You ain't gotta drive back, just go straight to Atlanta, because we got that booking coming.
You feel
Oh, wait, you gotta come back this way before that. Nah, you still gotta make your way back.
No, it ain't fucked up like that no more though. And them tourist sites, like when you really travel, like when people be saying it's dangerous out the country, that just let me know like they don't really travel a lot when they ain't got no passport. Like it don't be them type of vibes. That's where they make their money at. Like even the cartel and different motherfuckers, that's their livelihood. The tourists, like they not coming down there fucking with you. If anything, they'll try to scam you or beg, you feel me, sell you some shit.
They do that out here.
Yeah, like
post this cash check.
Yeah, petty scam. You know you in tourist joint, you feel, motherfucker try to tax you more for a taxi or some shit like that. It be regular country shit, like regular shit. You feel me? It don't be nobody trying to kidnap you or nobody trying to rob you, no shit like that. They be trying to steal you shit.
Well, go and get your mental clear, have some fun when we come back. There's a lot of shit lined up. I can't wait, to do that.
Post now.
I would say more on that, but I think it's gonna drop a foot in. So, last time we fronted our plays, somebody, picked it up and ran off with them. But
yeah.
it's cool. We like inspiring. We like inspiring.
Oh, folks, now we gotta be on a need-to-know basis on this bitch.
Or another thing, you said before it happened and it don't come through because it just rig it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it maybe I'm superstitious. You know what I'm saying? But every time I say it before we do it, it always some bullshit happens.
Yeah,
it
should be pushed through. Hell yeah, to show that.
But we out of here, man. Let your people know you love them. I would say where to follow you, but they already know that.
Oh yeah, y'all stay tapped in and let me know how y'all like my little one-on-one sessions where y'all just get to vibe with me.
Yeah, and drop some questions in the comments, man. We gonna chop it up with it. We trying to make this more therapeutic and less stressful, man. Y'all motherfuckers I ask the same shit. Fuck I'm talking about.
And I wasn't drinking.
Look. In a minute, family. Well, I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute. She gonna catch y'all in a minute. Love.
Show that.